smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Way inside, gets out of the way. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and ground ball. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So digging in, Andy Pajes.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in, the throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Back here in Cleveland. New inning getting started.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Horton with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Now the 0-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Gets him to chase after that one. On the ground, Escobar. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second. Braden Anderson will hit next. That one out to right. Lamb under it. And that is that. 9. Man at first, one away. Foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
No. No. Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Hit on the ground to the right side. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Brown, the tall righty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
You're out.
Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Archie Gould steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that blooper falls in, and there goes the no-no. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Comes up empty.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Carlos Rodriguez. The count 2-1. Pasquantino fires over to first. Just got him on that one. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Whitaker. To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb with an okay game of the win.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Carson Williams steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 away. Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first, and very nicely done for the out. Back now at Progressive Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Braden Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball, right field. And a quick out, number 1. First pitch swinging.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side.
Come on.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Diego Escobar. And there's a hit. Around second, on his way to 3rd. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first, and there's 2 down. Here's Nick Pratto. This could end it. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb with a forgettable showing in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
About to get started here. Carson Williams steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lined into right. One up, one down. Lamb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
No, that's the ball.
Lamb working through some struggles lately. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Nick Pratto steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there's one away. So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Will Mullen. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle, Williams. The flip. What a play. Inning over. Go ahead run on base. Matthew Lugo steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Will Mullen getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. In to score from third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. That ends the inning. So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Archie Gould. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. See you later.
I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Flares one into right. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault. Here in Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Throw over to Pratto. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Archie Gould. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Diego Escobar. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there are 2 down. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. He swings and fouls 1 off. Man at first, 1 away. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 75 getting loose out there. Goodson getting cranked up as well. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The Guardians trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, now this one gets right at the plate. Both runners move up on the wild pitch. And the double play is no longer in order. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Ball
that's
one.
Off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lugo in position. And that is the inning. Guardians. So 2 down. Brandon Marsh now at the plate. The Guardians down to their final strike. Flares it into the outfield. Dives and he can't hang on. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Ball game. Lamb had a decent showing in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Lamb with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
The 1-2. That one almost got him. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So 2 down. George Lombard Jr. will hit next. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Lamb moving under this one, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lamb
Off the
in the
plate,
box
ball
here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Not close with that one. Full count now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on.
There goes the runner.
Ball,
Pitch
that's
outside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw skips past him. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. And the tying run is on base.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First and second here, no outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Here's the 0-2. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2.
Number 14,
That clips the corner.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the ball right to it, and then extended through the...
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Alcantara makes a nice grab at a full. So 2 down, and up next for New York, Dylan Dingler. The 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. To third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. One down, and the batter now, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Can't glove it cleanly. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So up next for New York, Dylan Dingler. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win. 3 hits in the ball game.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Lamb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
First pitch swinging. High fly ball out to left field. Yokoyama settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the fourth. Edouard Julien stepping in now for the Yankees. And a payoff pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Just missed it. And that one fouled off. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. On the ground to third. To first. And that is out number 2.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Comes the 2-2. And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Up the middle. The flip. One at second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Here's a 1-1. Misses the sweeper. Strikes him out with 100.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game. The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Right through there for a strike. They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's a ball.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Runner edges away at second. Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the 1 out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman. 0-1. In the air to left center. DeLauder on the move. And there's 2 away. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Dylan Dingler. The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that will end the inning. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at second. Stays alive. That misses. 3 and 2 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run shot. His 56th home run of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, bases full. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 strike away. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Drove in both of their runs last night. And a foul ball. Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out. That one almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Alcantara settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, George Lombard Jr. 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. So, runner at second, 2 down. Dylan Dingler stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right field, Lamb gets under it, and the inning is over. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, base hit, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, save.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
That's inside.
That missed inside. Ball 1. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Down. Throw to third. Save.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1. First and second, 2 outs. Kevin Alcantara stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 on, 2 outs. Pasquantino. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Runner at second, nobody out. Swinging a foul out of play. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. A little roller up along first. And it goes just foul. Fastball is outside. hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Save!
Hey!
Up next to Lisa, the first baseman with a run. Getting
Move to second. Lamb dives back in safely. Now back to second. And this time he gets him. First and second, 2 outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. In the dirt. And he swings through that one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Over near the wall. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb in position, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the 2-2. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move to the alley. And a couple of quick outs. So a man at first. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He's down the third baseman. That's ripped to right, down the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. The Yankees looking to rally. Lamb walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab, 1 away.
He was all over that fastball.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. And here is Kevin Alcantara. Here's a high chopper. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher singing.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boo. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Ball. That's inside.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just starting out here at Target Field. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. 1 down. So up next for Minnesota, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Got him swinging.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jenkins has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Nothing. One down. Here's a big power threat. Walker Jenkins. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gets under and pops it up. Bush. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone.
So two down. Now it's going to be Tim Tawa. This could end it. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. So digging in, Tim Tawa. The 1-1. This one in the air center field. Cowser settles under this one. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Lamb stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that. But this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally. And that can change everything in a rivalry like this.
The lefty, the 1-0. Center field. Cowser under it. Takes it in for the out. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Two down, nobody on. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ground ball left side. In time to Bush. And that ends the man at first, one away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Ball one.
Right through there for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And that is downstairs. Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Top of the zone for a called strike. In the air left field. Jenkins on the move. Makes the grab, and there's two out. Two aboard, two outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charles Queen.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ball. Damn.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
2 on, 2 outs. It's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 down. Travis Bazzana, the next Twin up to hit. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle. And
2 outs, runner at first. Travis Bazzana, the next Twin up to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
safe at first as they can't make the play.
So up next, Walker Jenkins. On the ground. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. In the dirt. Pasquantino aboard here at first with nobody out. That's ripped into the outfield. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lamb, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw there.
No, he's safe.
Safe. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Just misses with that one. On the ground to third. In time to Bush. He's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now Tim Tawa.
Ball one.
Here we go, Brody.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Back.
Move to second. Lamb. Back
No,
in
he's
a
in there.
dive.
Safe.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Get back.
Another throw to second. And they're
No,
keeping
he's
him
in there.
close.
Safe.
The 1-1.
No, that's low.
That gets the corner. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner takes off. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, down to the scoreboard, but you just need 1 at bat to light the match, Siggy.
And this guy's got the spark in him, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
This to third, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know, nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call.
Runner on the go again.
Inside, ball
Pitch
one.
inside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one lifted to left. Jenkins under it. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Lamb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Strike 2. Swings through it for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
First strikeout for him in this one.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Waters is just one strike away to the right side. And that one handled to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the
Eric Wagaman digs in for the Guardians. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. And that is the ball game. Lamb was able to collect his 200th hit of the season in this ball game.
Yeah, and Boog, this is a more impressive achievement than a casual fan might think. Fewer than 300 players all time have had even one 200-hit season. Hats off to him on reaching this mark.
Charlie Lamb ready to put on a show. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in RBIs this year. In the air to left center. Has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the... And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. That one out to right. Lamb moving under this one. Out number 2. Here's the second baseman. In the air, right field, Lamb under it. And that is that. No outs, runner on second. Ouch, that one drilled him. The underhand flip and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Next pitch is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hit.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Runners at second and third and one out. So in now for Cleveland, Charles Queen. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That catches the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 1 out. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Fouls away the first offering. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. Go ahead run on base. Ben Mitre digging in for the Nationals. The 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Leaping, and it's gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stops it on a slide. The feed for 1. And that's all they'll get. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over,
runner on the go again.
Nope.
Pitch misses.
Outside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That makes it triple digits. 100 stolen bases in one season. Incredible. The 1-1. Way inside.
straighten him up a little bit.
That's outside. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Cleveland, top 6. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, number 3. In the air, right side. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Lamb stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum. You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
1 up, 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino digs in for the Guardians. Donnelly is just 1 strike away. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with yet another blistering day on the bases, hitting the century mark as he stole his 100th base of the season.
And Boog, this is just unheard of in the modern era, even with the new rules that encourage stolen bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. A 2-run shot, his 57th homer of the season. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Nope.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
That's ball 2.
Here's the 2-2.
Ball, that's out.
Payoff pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 58th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Up next for the Guardians.
Lamb with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 59th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 5th. Number 7 getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. Lamb should have this one. 1 down. So a man at first. At the plate, Charlie Lamb.
That's a
He
ball.
really stands out this season, Singy. He has the best batting average in the league.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The Guardians up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4th count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jacob Donnelly getting ready to go. Smith Shawver also throwing. Two on, one out. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Liner snagged at first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. One down. Here's the left fielder. Here's a 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. Lamb going back. Slams into the wall and hangs on. So up next, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Now a fly ball to right center. Mitre on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Runners on the corners with one gone. Now it's the shortstop. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. There comes the throw. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
Charlie Lamb went yards. Just about to get underway. Digging in, Alan Hayes. High fly ball, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Now he breaks his bat.
Find the ball.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Ball, that's down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one
Ball,
outside.
that's off the plate.
Full count now. Andy Pajas on deck for the Guardians. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Second and third, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Gap shot should score at least 2. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. Back now at Progressive Field. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Cleveland Guardians on the cusp of wrapping up a wild card spot. No chance to take the division title. They ran out of time here, Singy.
Yeah, but a wild card slot still gets you in the door, and we've seen teams make runs from that spot before, even win a World Series. So this is a really important opportunity for them. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone!
Oh, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base hit, center field. Bailey around third. In comes the run from second, and he's there with a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Already activity in the bullpen here in just the second inning. Harlan Susana up and loosening in the pen. Smith Shawver warming up as well. And that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ripped on a line to center. And that's the inning. First and second, no outs. Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings over the top of that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dave Gomez preparing to come on if needed. Diaz also getting ready.
Ball, that's inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on
that's
that.
out.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk. Now the left fielder, Chase DeLauder. That one
that ball
misses.
went out.
That's 5 straight.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All right, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Flips it. There's one to first.
He's
Not
good.
in time. Great effort there. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's a 1-run game. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is get...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here.
When you see...
1 down. Here's the third baseman. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Alan Hayes. That's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. And he's out. Butt down, and that is 1 out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are...
Gets him easily, ends the inning. It's 1 down. Here's the center fielder. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Hernandez is just 1 strike away. And that one handled. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
We got it. We'll do better. Come on.
Charlie Lamb getting set. So bases loaded with 1 away. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards right center field. Lamb under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Fires it to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm with top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. That's out number 2.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Lamb takes it in for the out. One away. One down. And up next for New York, Edouard Julien. Lined into right. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball right side, Garcia. And that will end the inning. One down. Zach DeZenzo stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's the 2-2. And that one ripped into right. 2 away now. On the ground. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Runner on the move.
Nope,
Pitch misses.
that's away.
Throw. Save.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get.
Runner goes again.
No.
There's the
Come on,
ball.
get down, slide, slide.
Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Alcantara in position. And that is the inning. One down. Here's the third baseman. The 0-2. In the air, right field. 2 down. Now, Charlie Lamb. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. 0 for 3 in this one. Way inside. Gets away. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a swing and a miss there. Movement in the Yankees pen. Rocco Ramirez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two now. This one in the air, center field. Alcantara on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So up next, Jacob Wilson. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The 1-0. Fought off foul. The 1-1. Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. Outside low. Ball 3.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Gap shot should score at least 2. One runs in, a second scores as well. Runner around third. The relay to the plate, not in time. He's safe at the plate, and they take a 2-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Zach DeZenzo digs in now. Out to short, Wilson, and that is the ball game. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. And a base hit up the middle.
Wow, that ball's too hard. Good job.
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate.
Rudder goes again.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses.
Slide.
Throw to third. Save.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot, couldn't keep the hands back long enough, and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Andy Pappas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control. And now it's Luis Garcia. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to right. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one. High fly ball out to center field. Barosa moving under this one, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Donald Yokoyama. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb under it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Man at first, one away. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Barosa should have this one. Takes it in for the out. One down. So up next for New York, Donald Yokoyama. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That ball's hit hard.
Quick move to first. Lamb dives back in safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the go. Pitches low.
No, that's a ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move.
Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. He's a dead duck at third. One down. And next for New York, Jorge Barosa. High fly ball right field. Lamb under it. And there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Hale is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Edouard Julien getting ready to hit, and Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Just underway here in Cleveland. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. His 26th of the year at the plate. Charlie Lamb.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice hit, nice hit. All right, take a look around, see where they're playing.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball,
misses
inside.
inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a miss, strike one. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this three-game series. On a line, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. We're tied at one.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Man at second. In the air, right field. And there's two away.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Lamb wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball two.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Got him swinging. Top six. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jesus Sanchez. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Just missed it.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lamb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with two outs.
Oh, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
Tosses to first. They limit. One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. He's one of the best players in the game. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
The tying run at the plate. Just misses there. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Home run number 60 on the year. And we are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here in Cleveland, On to extra innings. Luis Garcia now at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the bottom of the 10th. James Triantos digs in for the Guardians. That's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brendan Donovan. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in extra innings. Charlie Lamb is putting first and second, 2 outs. Jose Rodriguez, the next up for the Padres. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. One down. And here's the veteran outfielder, Charlie Lamb. Lifted in the air, out to left. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good combo.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a good
No,
eye
that
there.
missed. That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In there, sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard with 1 out. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
No, that's out.
Good
That's
spot
the ball.
for the
Low.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one
Ball.
is downstairs. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hard hit, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
That
Yeah.
one finds the zone. Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's too
That
low.
missed. That's the
and
ball.
that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there.
Two.
That is strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside
Ball.
low, and the count is even 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
On the ground.
Slide,
Flips it.
slide.
There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one,
Easy,
but
there,
a
he's safe.
really nice try there. So two down. Jose Rodriguez. The next up for the Padres. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning. Here's the center fielder. That one hit to right. And that is that. 3 up. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up. Way to
Ball
lay off
high.
that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. You want to know how rare his 4-steal game was? In MLB history, only 3 players have more than 5 games like that. Ty Cobb, Vince Coleman, and Ricky Henderson. Ricky's special, though. He did it 19 times in his career. Crazy.
Man at second. And that's a little bit high. 3-1 now. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Lee
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
tosses to first, and that is the inning. So 2 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Stays alive. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
That one misses. Full count now. To third. Rodriguez.
Get here.
Slings to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The Guardians down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-3. So bases all loaded up. Brendan Donovan digs in for the Guardians. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off and win it 4-3. 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in there. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. Two gone now.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Late on that fastball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging. That ends the frame. So runner at second, 2 down. Brian Torres getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And that is that. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there. What a stop.
Pick up the ball, stay right
And
here, stay
very
right there, on
nicely
the bag,
done
on
for
the
the
bag.
out. Here in Cleveland, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Brayden Taylor. And the 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the tying run is on base.
He needed that one. It's been
Now it's the right fielder. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. That one found hard the other way. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Ripped on the ground a second. Play made. That ends the inning. So 2 down. Brian Torres digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead at 3-2. 1 gone, runner at first. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lamb digging in, go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singing.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
First pitch swinging. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Just missed it. We go to the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give him the moment they're hoping for.
Sliced hard but foul. Laser to the gap should score the run. Around third. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings. Lamb with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under
Charlie Lamb. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's your 1. And that one inside and it hit him. Run around the move. Pitch is low.
Ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
No, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. Cooper Kinney, the next up for the Padres. Line drive. And that'll do it. And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Man at second. Here's a rocket to right field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. That's ripped. Base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Quick move to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's
That's
the ball.
down.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Just missed.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. And a big swing and a miss. Fastball in for a strike. Full count now.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Base hit into the outfield. Lamb around third. The tag, and he's in there. 3-2. They take the lead. Next for the Padres, Cooper Kinney. In the air, right field. Lamb going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lined into right. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Lamb under it. One away. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-2. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Cooper Kinney. Boyle is just 1 strike away. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And Fernando Tatis Jr. The tying run at the plate. Back to right. And that'll do it. The Guardians finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Charlie Lamb ready to go in this one. 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb leading the AL in batting average.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On a line, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Lamb
He's safe.
dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Let's go, Cam.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
Come on, you got it. Come
And
on.
that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Ripped to right. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Man at first, 1 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Tawa stands at first with 1 out. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the center fielder. And that's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect.
Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Bird. They need someone to come through right here.
And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Now one miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. His 14th of the year. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 8-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So 2 down. Todd Corona next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 14th of the year. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. High fly ball right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Man at first, Antonio Baez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Munoz is just 1 strike away. And that's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in. The tag's there, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
One down. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Charlie with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Not even close there. Ball one. On the ground. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now quick throw to first.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Just
that's
missed.
the ball.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. He's got it. One down. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. 1-2 here. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And that will end the inning. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Feed to second, that's one. What a double play that was. One down. Johnny Gonzalez next up for the Blue Jays. He boots it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The third baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Howard Feliciano. That one the other way. Can't get their base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Antonio Baez next up for the Blue Jays.
Antonio Baez.
Blue Jays down a run. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Ralphie Velasquez. The Jays down to their final strike. In the air, right field, Lamb should have this one. And the Guardians are champs. They have won the American League Central Division title. Lamb didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
So digging in, Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Lamb with some impressive production lately. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Quick move to first. Lamb back on a dive. There goes the runner. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And that is that. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop. 0-1 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lamb under it. And a couple of quick outs. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Ball. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two on, 1 out. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a breaking ball misses outside. Challenge from behind the dish here. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed
Antonio Baez digs in now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And that one is lifted in the air. Pinango under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's one of the best players in the game. Swings through that one for strike one. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there. 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Vinny Pasquantino. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 24th home run of the season, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 4-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Johnny Gonzalez next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground to short. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for one.
He's out of there.
To first, not in time.
Yep, he made it.
Great effort there. And next for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinango. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.